Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Nico Carrillo, the #1 contender at bantamweight, here to defend that #1 spot against Saemapetch. You know, you're back, here to do what you do best. I've seen you've been working really hard. Can you tell us about your preparation?
I don't want to tell you too much, but yes, best believe I have worked extremely hard in this camp. And like I've said before, if I'm not ready now, I will never be ready.
Saemapetch, talk to me about him, because your legacy is looking, in terms of like legendary ties, you know, taking out Nongo, Muay Thai. You beat Seksan, right?
Correct.
Not many people have done that. So
No,
Saemapetch, is that a nice one to add to the hit list?
I think it puts my name up there, adding Saemapetch on that hit list, like the best foreigners ever, like John Wayne Parr and Ramon Deckers. They're so well known because they took out all the best ties, and I want my name above them, actually.
And how difficult has it been for you mentally? I think after that Nongo performance, you felt that you'd earned that title shot. It all seemed set up for you to have it, and then mentally to have to go back to the drawing board and defend the #1 spot against the guy below you. Can you talk us through the thought process?
I think you know how that feels, because the way you just said it to me, it's at the end of the day, I was a bit upset when I seen that Superlek was fighting for the title. I thought it was going to be me, and I was a bit confused why it wasn't. But nonetheless, I'm a fighter, and fighters fight, and it's either hold your position or lose it. And I'm #1, and people want that spot now. So that's it. That's my attitude. Hold your position or lose it.
An interesting one recently was to hear Chatri say Haggerty versus Harrison with gold on the line would be absolutely massive. Wembley Stadium, and a lot of people were commenting, what about Nico Carrillo? What's your response to that one?
I don't know. It was like I seen that Chatri said that, and then I also seen in another interview that Chatri said if he put me, Harrison or Haggerty in front of him, he would run away from me. So it was like I thought, am I getting seen here? Is my worth not shown? And then I seen that interview and Chatri was saying that, and he was like, well, he obviously does believe that I am one of the best if he's saying that. So I'm not too sure. Listen, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, Haggerty v Harrison was the biggest fight ever in the UK, but it's just not anymore. And it's no disrespect to Harrison, but he's coming to an age, and this is a young man's game. I've always said that. I said it for the Nongo fight. It's a young man's game, and me and Haggerty are the exact same age. I think he's a year or two older than me. So, and then me and Haggerty are the only people in the world to do what we've done to Nongo, back to back. We're in the same promotion. He's champion. I'm #1. It's just like meant to be, and then it wasn't.
You put it really beautifully to the Thai media. Could you just explain how big of a fight Carrillo versus Haggerty is? Because I'm British, maybe I want to see it a little bit as well. But we've never seen one championship in Britain, so just at this time and place, how big would that be to have a world title on the line or not? You versus him in England or even in Scotland?
I think me and Haggerty now is the biggest fight of the UK's history that has ever been. And just like because of what I just said previous there about the Nongo thing, being #1 champion, it's just like a fairy tale, isn't it? Like it was just meant to be. It was meant to go that way, and the title on the line, the gold on the line, would make it that just so much more. But take the gold away, I believe it's still for the next 5 years going to be the biggest fight ever. Now, not to say that I've got to wait 5 years because I'll fight him tomorrow, but yeah, that's what I think.
And right now, Saemapetch, how do you see the fight going?
I see it going many ways. I've envisioned many ways. I just see myself after it very happy with a 50k bonus. I'm doing that interview with Mitch. I've went over my head a few times what I'm going to say. I'll probably mess it up because I do every time. But yeah, I envision it going many ways, and it's with me getting my hand raised and a 50k bonus.
I liked it when the Thai media asked you about the leg kicks. Have you been practicing, checking them? I mean, look, you've been in this game long enough, leg kicks are nothing new to you. But does that kind of make you laugh a little bit that they think that that's a weakness?
It does. It's I'm not going to say I was ill prepared against Nongo, but I was a shadow of myself of what I am today and what I am going to be on Saturday, and you will see that. So if you want to come and try attack my leg, please do it. That's all I'm saying.
I know that gold is your biggest priority, so a lot of people think Superlek's going to beat Haggerty. A lot of people, it's 50-50, right?
That is, yeah.
But how excited are you? Talk about taking out legendary ties, Carrillo versus Superlek. That's one hell of a fight.
For sure, absolutely. And it would be an absolute honour to fight somebody like Superlek, another guy that I've watched since I was young. He's probably pound for pound right now. So, but that's why I signed for this company. That's why. This is what I want. I want to challenge myself. I want to go up against these legendary ties. Yeah, if Superlek beats Haggerty, then Haggerty will no longer be my focus. It will be Superlek. People have got it mixed up because there's been a bit of back and forth with me and Haggerty. They think I'm obsessed with fighting him. I am not. I am obsessed with gold. That is what I want. That is the goal for me. And if him, her, or who else has got it, it doesn't matter. That's who I'm going to face. Didn't mean to say her, but him. Tom, Dick or Harry has got the gold.
Yeah.
Then that's who I'm fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Can I ask you? You look great, man. You look absolutely jacked, and you're huge for a bantamweight. You know, you're 5'10", right?
I'm wearing heels.
Yeah. I think it was Fight Record you did the interview with, and you addressed it so well. I see comments, you know, when I do interviews saying, Nico Carrillo's juicing, you know, and you dealt with that brilliantly. I thought, why do people say that about you, and what's your response to that?
Yeah, so my response to that, why people say that to me, and I'll just say exactly what I said on that interview that you seen. The reason people say this to me, okay, is because they see the final product of me going on the scales, fighting, and I'm jacked, okay? But what they don't see is the 8 weeks of work that I put to get into that position, the dieting that long, everything, okay? So when they see my body, their mind goes to least resistance. What is the easiest thing for them to think? He's a cheat. Why? Because they can't comprehend in their mind how someone can look like that, how hard someone must work to get like that. And they think right away, I could never do that. So my mind just goes to the easiest thing possible, and it's to label him a cheat. That is the God's honest truth. The other part of it is just trolls. Like, I click on their Instagram and they've got 0 followers, 0... I think it's all Haggerty's fans making accounts up for me. You know what I mean? He's the one saying I'm a weight bully, but that shows a chink in his armour.
One do testing though. You've asked them to be tested, is
Absolutely. So I didn't ask them personally. It was my coach, JP. I said to JP, can you ask Rick to test me? He went and said it, and he just said no. We don't feel the need to.
Interesting. Okay. Well, there you go. And I've got to ask you about Tawanchai. He's one of the best technical fighters on the planet. I mentioned you're a big bantamweight, so could that be on the cards? I mean, how much would you relish if something goes on, you don't get the title shot? Is that something you're thinking about? 100%.
I've proved now that I'm up there in the promotion. I'm one of the main guys, I would like to think. And if for some reason Haggerty sprains his, then I'll fight Tawanchai for the belt. 100%. I would love to. I want to fight for gold. I believe it's my destiny to have it around my waist.
Just how good is he, though? I mean, you talked about Superlek being pound for pound best. Tawanchai's right up there, right?
Tawanchai's awesome. He's amazing, and I've sparred with him a few times as well. He kicks it extremely hard. It would be a very different fight camp for me. I think I would put my full... like I don't already, but there would be a bit longer preparation going in if I was to fight someone like Tawanchai. But I don't know if the modelling and stuff has got to him. His last few take nothing away from Smoking Joe, he was amazing, but I thought in Muay Thai that Tawanchai would really run away with that fight, and he didn't. And I've seen some things that I've not seen before with Tawanchai, so yeah.
Interesting. I've asked you this before, but I think I caught you at a bad time. So we're going to finish with the perfect striker. In one championship, who's got the best punches?
Me?
Nico Carrillo, best punches.
Yeah, I'll go with me with best punches, but to be honest, I've been stopping everybody with elbows as well. So I don't know.
Well, elbows.
You know what? We'll go with Giorgio Petrosian for punches. We'll go with Nico Carrillo for elbows.
Knees.
Or Superlek. Oh no, but then he's... You caught me again. I put too much thinking into this, didn't I?
So knees, you're going to go with Superlek?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Can you say Superlek for the purpose of the editing?
Superlek.
And kicks?
Superbon.
And who's got the best chin?
Apparently Rodtang.
Yeah, apparently Rodtang. And who's got the best microphone skills?
Microphone skills. Certainly not me. I am trying to work on them. Don't know. I like seeing Anatoly going on the mic, to be honest, every time. He's just a mad character.
That'll do. Brilliant. Top man. Cheers, dude.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much.